everyone, welcome to Nat One's Tabletop Tavern. My name's Sarah,
Amanda,
Mickey, and Thomas.
Here, you will get to watch us play all sorts of different board games, card games, and pretty much anything that you can play on top of a table.
You will get to watch us play the tabletop games for the first time, which means as we learn, you will too.
adventure with us through the ups and downs, the ensuing fights, and me winning almost every game against these three.
Asterisk.
So tune in every Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific Time for new episodes of Tabletop Tavern.
Okay.
Exploding Kittens.
Explode. Enter explosion graphic here.
It might be a little difficult, but...
Really?
No, I'm sure I can find it somewhere. Explosion!
Set up. In order to set up, you need to remove all the diffuse cards and the Exploding Kitten cards from the deck. Now, this is the Not Safe for Work edition, so, you know, there's dildos and stuff like that. So, be aware. Okay, now, since there are 4 of us, then we keep, let's see here, all of the diffuse cards in, I believe. I'm sorry. Put all the Exploding Kitten beep-a-doop cards in, and then all of the diffuse cards. Everybody gets one of these to start.
I have played this before. You've played a version of this.
I played a version of this.
The original. You guys have all played this.
Yes.
I played it a couple times, I think.
I wonder why it gives us 4 Exploding Kittens, because it says for a 4-player game.
Mm-hmm.
3. Oh, because it's for 2 to 5 players. Aha, aha. I can read. So we don't need one of the kittens. And all of the diffuse cards go back. Okay,
Oh, cool.
just reading to confirm. We each start with 4 cards. They're dealt face down. You can look at them when you get them. If you have an Exploding Kitten, give it back to me and I'll put it back in.
Yeah.
Draw pile. Boom. Boom. Okay. All right. So we pick a player to go first. I'll go. Taking your turn. So all you have to do is play a card from your hand by placing it face up on the top of the discard pile and following the instructions on the card, or you can play no cards at all. That's cool. Step 2. After you follow the instructions on a card, or play a pair, so if you have 2 of a kind, you can steal a card from another player's hand.
Mm-hmm.
You can play as many cards as you want. Follow the instructions, and then finally you end your turn by drawing a card from the pile. Basically, you don't want to get an Exploding Kitten or you explode.
Okay.
Okay. Last man standing wins. So I go first. Here's my hand for the camera. Okay. Mickey?
There's the plate.
I didn't play anything.
Oh,
I chose
okay.
not to. Why do you want to play that one?
I have no idea, because it does nothing.
Well, if you get a pair, then you can steal a card from another person.
Oh, see, I haven't really played this game then.
It's been a while for me too, so...
You do have a pair, so you can choose to play it and steal a card from another person. Or you may want to save them for later, and then when it gets lower.
So I'd play both of them to steal a card from another person?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do that. I'll
Okay.
steal...
Alright.
Yeah, always end by drawing. And if you get an Exploding Kitten, you have to put it down and diffuse it. And make sure you read the thing. Like, this is a cat's Schrodinger instead of Schrodinger's cat.
Uh-huh.
I have a butt tuba because a butt tuba spelled backwards is a butt tuba. It's a palindrome. But it's literally a dude playing a tuba out his ass.
Awesome.
Go ahead.
Maybe I should steal your card. I want the patula.
I want
You
the
gotta find it first.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Mhm.
I'm going to shuffle.
Ooh. Stop going pee in the ocean.
Says the Kraken.
Uh-huh. A kraken emerges and he's super upset. That's what it sounds.
La, la, la. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Balls. Put it down. Show everybody. Diffuse that crap. We all know you have one. Now you take the kitten and you get to put it back wherever you want
That's
in
right.
Yep.
the deck.
Yeah.
Right on top.
You can.
That just seems cheap.
Nice. My turn.
Whipping out my rubber dick collection.
What? Okay, so he's attacking me with his rubber dick collection, and I has to end his turn without drawing a card, and it forces me to take 2 turns. Watch this. Oh, feels good. Oh, look at that. I just got out some cards. Your turn.
Are they awesome?
I think so.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm growing a magnificent squid arm and start slapping fat babies.
Nice.
Who are you attacking?
Next
You.
player.
Okay, so I have to draw 2?
You have
Well,
to
you
take,
take
2
2
turns.
turns.
Take 2 turns. Right. Okay. Well, for my first turn, Shy Bladder Cat. He's a chunky one. I'll go right back to you.
I'm gonna go back. Back to you.
Okay. And then I still have to draw. I'll draw. Okay. And then my second turn. Oh, I'll just draw. Okay. Go ahead.
I'm stealing one of your cards.
One of mine? Let me shuffle them up because I organize them. Oh.
And that's my turn.
Let's see how it is. Your turn.
One player must give me a card of their choice. I can play more than once, right?
You can play as many cards as you want.
I'm gonna steal another card from you.
Gosh dang it.
Nope.
Oh, he noped you.
With the Narnope.
He narwhal noped you. Look, you got pierced through the guts with his narwhal. Horn.
Wouldn't just let me get my skip back.
Amanda, I think you have the most cards. You get to choose one to give to me. Nope. Okay. And...
You didn't read your paper out loud.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's disgusting.
I know, that's why I
don't
want to
like
make you
this
read it. Write it. Fine.
Baby Robin, your best friend. And there's a dude barfing into another dude's mouth.
Like a bird, baby
Nice.
Robin them.
So gross.
Delicious. Thanks, buddy.
Alright, I'm stealing. I'm now stealing a card from you. I'm going to be diffusing this via porkback riding into the sunset together.
Aww. Pork back.
And I will not put it right on top. Put it somewhere, I know. Put it somewhere in the middle. We'll get to that, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm weaving an infinity boner and living forever for its most sacred of boners.
Ah!
The most sacred of bonus! Look, it's woven in infinity, somebody.
Okay.
We're getting close.
I know. The anxiety's starting to kick in. I'm skipping my turn.
Alright.
I'm going to play Smoke Some Crack with Baby Owl. Let's smoke this rock, mother effers.
Motherfuckers! Look how cute he is when he's all cracked out. Aw, baby owl on crack. Crack baby. Crack baby. Cut that out. Maybe not. Maybe.
It's not safe for
Can
versions.
insert a South Park clip. Crack baby basketball.
Alright, shuffled. Not feeling good. Okay, we're good. We're good.
You good?
Now she feels great.
Yep. Feeling better.
God damn it.
No!
Alright, I'm gonna ask
Gosh,
Thomas for
yeah.
a favor. You get to give me a card of your choice.
Okay.
I'm gonna play 2 shy bladder cats. I get to pick one. Three whole cards.
God.
Wait, hold on. Just in case.
You bastard.
What kind of bullshit is that?
Yeah!
It says put it in the deck, not on the deck.
Actually, it says you can put it wherever you want to, including on top of the deck.
Yep, it does.
If I'm doing my math correctly, you should have a
You
diffuse
just
in your
sabotaged me. That's what that was.
hand. See?
That's fine. I already know the next.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh!
my gosh.
You guys are going out together.
Okay, I'm seeing into the future. I'm crawling inside a goat butt and seeing how many wondrous things there are.
Do you get to do anything with them?
Nope, she gets
No.
to keep them in those exact same order.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see what exactly is going to happen here and how I want to approach this.
Because I'm out, remember.
Right, and he's still in.
Yes.
Wait. That's
You have
not
to
how you
put
drew
it-
him.
yeah, there you go.
If I have 0 cards in my hands, do I still get to play?
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to draw a card.
Yep. Okay.
That's where I was trying to get you to 0 cards, then you had to draw.
Exploding Kitten. Diffusing.
You can't nope that.
Yeah! Yes!
But now we all know what you mean.
And now I know!
Oh, shit. Well.
Where are you gonna put it back now, brother? My mind is blown.
I know, right? That's all I'm thinking.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
I'm gonna discover a boob wizard and listen to the secrets he's been telling me.
There's some interesting secrets.
Yep. Yep.
Let's go.
Can you shuffle anything?
Nope, I'm out.
Boom!
Yep.
Make it work!
Dang it!
Even after the sabotage that was so clear, just right on top.
Exploding Kittens.
Exploding Kittens.
Exploding Kittens, the not safe for work version.
Exploding Kitten. Not safe for work edition. Dildos, butts, boobies. All of those things.
Exploding Kittens does have a safe for work version, which you could play with kids. It's not just based on all the nasty stuff that's on that one. However, the nasty stuff that is on this one is still hilarious and fun to see. This game has a ton of expansions and a ton of other games that they make. Exploding Kittens is actually the people who made the On a Scale of 1 to T-Rex. This is the first time we're actually playing Exploding Kittens after all of the Exploding Kittens brand made games, which is surprising, but at least we got it, so hooray.
So Exploding Kittens is one of my favorite games. It's just a card game. The box only comes with cards and directions, and the directions are hilarious within themselves, and they're super easy. The directions are very, very clear. It was one of my favorite things about the game when I first played it. This go round was not my first time. I have played this game and the original version as well.
Exploding Kittens is really great. It's a card game, very basic gameplay. You can choose to play cards out of your hand. You can have two of kind and steal something from another player. Or you have cards a lot like Uno, where special actions like reverse or skip or, you know, make somebody have to take 2 turns, attack the next player. The object of the game is very simple. Be the last man standing. Don't explode.
I think it's really fun, and it's one I've played a couple times, not the not safe for work version. This is the first time I've played this version, but even the base game, it's intriguing to me. It's kept me playing multiple times where I've tried to do my best to win. It's kind of up to luck though, and how much of an asshole the other players around you are. In further detail to that, it's one thing I have a problem with the game, which I'm not sure if they made intentional or not, because, you know, this is a type of game where you kind of just mess around with your friends and you make them hurt. But if you draw an exploding kitten, whether you defuse it or not, you get to place it back into the deck. Now, the rules don't specify where in the deck you have to put it. So you could essentially put it on top of the deck where you'll screw over the next player in line if they don't have a defuse, or if they don't have a way to reshuffle the deck. So I guess there are some ways to get out of that situation, but in the end it's kind of a screw you to the rest of the players. You know, maybe the way I change that is list in the rules to make sure to put it in the middle of the deck or lower, probably. I don't know.
You essentially are provided a diffuse card right out the gate. You might be dealt another diffuse card like I was. I had 2 from the beginning, which was pretty exciting. And then the Exploding Kittens, which are the bad cards, go in the deck and they're shuffled in. So you don't know where they are. And essentially some cards don't have rules on them. So you try to get 2 of a kind so you can steal a card. Other cards do have rules on them, and you just follow the rules, and you get to play as many cards as you want on your turn if you are able to. However, ending your turn is actually by drawing a card, and then you don't have a hand size. As you could see in the video, there was one time where Amanda was just laying card after card down and just taking everybody else's hand. So that is one way you can definitely win.
There's a simple procedure to how you play the game. Basically, it's drawing cards to see if you can get certain things that allow you to build up your cards and keep you from getting the Exploding Kittens, which pretty much ruin your gameplay. As you saw, Amanda drew an Exploding Kitten after amassing wonderful play to get a few cards, and she had a large hand, so there was probably plenty of stuff she could have done. But then she drew an Exploding Kitten right after, and she didn't have a diffuse card, so it just kicked her out of the game. And that's how the game works. If you don't have a diffuse card to diffuse an Exploding Kitten, then there's no mercy. You go out of the game, no matter how many cards you've amassed, no matter what you were planning. It's just the end for you. So
In order to make sure you don't explode, you have to diffuse that kitten. Everybody starts with 1 diffuse card. There are extra cards that are in the deck, and so that you can get them while you're playing the game. You can also steal diffuse cards based upon the cards that you have available to you. So overall, 15 minutes, super fun. This one's not safe for work, but they do make an edition that is safe for work and families, and we have that one as well. About 15 minutes, 2 or more players can play this.
really fun game. There's action cards you can play. There's pairs of cards you can play to steal cards from other players. There's stopping no cards, which makes it so other players can't perform the action they were just about to play. Or there's a whole variety of things that come with the game, and it's fun to mess around with. So I think I'd give it an 8 out of 10 because it's not the quickest game, but it still doesn't take forever. So it has a nice amount of time length to it, and there's a lot of different things that can go wrong and right in the game, so it's fun to test your luck and things like that.
This one is particularly fun because we played the not safe for work version. So the pictures and the details on the cards, I guess, would be different versus the regular game. What was the infinity weenie? I grew an infinity boner that was giving me like everlasting life or something. I don't know. It was stupid, but it was funny. I like the game overall. You can very much screw over people by the placement of the bombs. I don't really know how else to explain this game. I don't really know a lot of games that are similar, but yeah.
The best part of this game is close to the end because it gets really intense. Like, the anxiety's pumping because you know that there's so many kittens in there that are going to explode, and you might get one. Because when another person gets one and they defuse it, they put it back in the deck somewhere at random or on top sometimes, because you can do that too. It says so right in the rules. Exploding Kittens, I would say, is 7 out of 10. Great art, funny cards, really easy concept, and they actually have an app that you can play as well, so if you want to play online with some people. But this one is a great option for families, the not safe for work one, the safe for work one.
This was a close game, and I have to say, I do give this game a 10 out of 10 It is not only easy and fun and hilarious, but I can take this anywhere. I can take this camping. The standard version I can play with my 8-year-old son, and it is a lot of fun. It causes a lot of anxiety. That's something that I wasn't always prepared for, and I never am, of course, but as soon as that like draw pile starts dwindling down and the exploding kittens stay inside the draw pile, they never leave it. So you just know the draw pile is getting fewer and fewer, it's getting shorter and shorter. That means that only exploding kittens are going to be remaining. It creates a certain level of anxiety that you start freaking out like, oh my gosh, the next one it just has to be an exploding kitten, when there's probably a few extra cards in there. With our family and friends, it usually does get vicious towards the end. People start getting anxious about the exploding kittens, so once one is drawn, it's just placed right back on top to screw over the next person, essentially. This game was super close, and ultimately it comes down to people not being able to do anything, and they just have to accept defeat, and I exploded.
Thank you guys for joining us on today's Tabletop Tavern. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did.
Let us know what you thought in the comments below, and let us know what new games might be coming out that you'd be interested in seeing us review or play.
Also, follow along on our life journey by checking out our website or social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All links are down in the description below.
Like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And we'll see you next week on Tabletop Tavern.